Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I want to say hello to everyone out there. Those who watch the replay, you stink because you should be here live. I'm just kidding. You can always take a shower later. Anyhow, this is going to be an exciting week for me because I'm headed to Vegas, baby. Yeah, I'm headed to Vegas. I'm about to go to Las Vegas. I'm going to lose all my money with my honey. That's how it is every day, you know. But this will be different. This will be different because I'm taking the family, you know, so the family ain't ever seen any crazy stuff, and I always try to keep them up on the urban joint. So we'll see exactly how they react to Las Vegas as we venture the Strip and all that. It's funny because I actually was practicing walking like 10 miles and 12 miles a day, putting in 30,000 steps, and all of a sudden, at the last minute, I realized in Vegas, it's like 122 degrees. And I was like, I'm not walking that strip that much. I'm renting a car.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Billy, what's going on, man?
Good morning. What's going on? I'm just having a great week.
Bill Walsh in the house. Bill, you said you had some storms last night in your area.
Yeah, we had some storms yesterday. I think it knocked out some stuff. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. All right. Cool. So let's get started. What we're going to do, first of all, I want to mention today, I'm claiming this as Cup of Joe's happy birthday because it's been a year now. And I went back and looked, and it was actually close to this time when we first started broadcasting. So, hey, it is what it is. So this is an awesome moment. And I also want to say that the first Cup of Joe that we've ever had, the first person that was testing us out was our awesome man from San Diego area, John Rodgers. What's up, man?
Oh, wow.
Impromptu. That's why that picture, I was in my tank top and everything. That was live. Hair wasn't done. Just, hey, can someone help me out? And there you go. But, yeah, I've been good.
I love it. I love it. I was giving him a hard time because, you know, I have two daughters, and I said, man, he's ready there. He's got that red on. And I tell my girls, when you go out in public, don't wear that red anything because it's aggressive. People got to pay attention to you. So I'm glad he's got his red on this morning. Anyway, it's good to have you, John. Thanks for coming back, man. I'm sure everything is really sunny in your area. How's the weather, man?
Actually, to be honest, it's not sunny San Diego today. It's been gloomy.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
why.
Man.
Yeah, outside it's gloomy, so.
Oh, that's that weather that only happens 4 days a year, you know?
yeah, pretty much.
Wow. So, that's amazing. Gloomy. Okay, cool. So let's get started, man. Again, I'm just hitting stuff over here. Tell us a little bit about what got you into marketing, man. Tell us the whole scoop. Because I went back the other day and I looked at our first interview and I was laughing. And I laughed exactly at the same time that I was on the camera. It kind of spooked me out. But anyway, how did you get started with marketing, man?
So basically what happened was I had gotten in an MLM company, did the whole make your list, call your friends and family, you know. Hey, I've got this great opportunity for you. You keep your interests open. So after about, I'd say like a month or two of that, no one wanted anything to do with me. I didn't sign no one up. People were telling me you're crazy, you're stupid, get a job, you know, the whole 9 yards, all of it. So that led me to this program online that teaches you how to do like online attraction marketing and stuff like that. So from there, that turned into SEO, and then that turned into local SEO. So that's how I got started. And for a while, I was actually in a spiral on the Warrior Forum, just picking up things left and right. Make $1,000 overnight doing this. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, pretty much. That's how I got started.
That's awesome.
That's crazy. So, I mean, I'm sure everyone who has started marketing has been in some MLM business at one time. They've either had great success or had horrible stories like that, you know.
Right.
But, you know, I was thinking the other day, and I know some people are going to say, Lim, you're crazy, but with all the knowledge and power I have and the team that we can actually gather, I think I might just jump into that just because I know that I could make it now. Because think about it. When you first start in MLM and they tell you, go talk to your friends, go talk to your neighbor, go talk to all these people, and I'm thinking that is so stupid, but there are still companies who have that same plan. All you have to do is talk to people or that 2-foot rule or whatever. I'm like, no, man. They need to be raising their hand in the squeeze page saying, I want this, and put them on the list, and then you go from there. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, John. You look like you're about to say something.
Yeah, here's what got me. Like, the guy that recruited me on a webinar. So, and then he said, like, I'm going to help you get people and this and that. So it was enticing, you know. It looked good and everything. He dressed it up real nice, thinking he was going to help me get people online and maybe show me the way. But as soon as I got in, it was make your list of friends and family. And I'm like, what? Like, what's going on here? He's not going to show me. So I messaged him, too. Like, are you going to show me how to do the internet thing? And, yeah, nothing ever came of that. So I was kind of bummed about that. But, yeah, that's actually how he got me.
That's funny. You know, and for those who's watching right now, you guys that are video marketers and that's using PPC and all that stuff, man, this would be like one of the best things if you just don't want to go get clients. You can simply target out these MLM guys and teach them how to do a video and actually gather a list and, you know, just build their business that way. I know this because I remember I was part of one company and I just did a couple of videos and it enrolled a lot of people off of one video. And it's crazy. I don't see some of these guys doing that, and it doesn't make sense why they don't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All
Speaking of lists, too, unfortunately, I didn't get the course through you guys, but I did buy that email course that.
Nice.
Because I want to start getting into email list building and affiliate stuff too. So.
All right. So bear with me real quick. I don't know what's going on. Everyone said I'm having someone telling me that they can't. They're waiting to stand by to see our cup of Joe, but I'm like, we've already started. So
I was going to say that because I got it on my screen too, but I figured maybe you can't have two running at the same time.
I don't know what's going on. I need to figure that out because it's been like that for a while. And so I'm just sending her a quick message real quick, and it's gone. It's out of there. Anyway, so we had this issue last week, but I don't sweat when it comes to the easy stuff. You know, I'm like, whatever. We'll make it happen.
That's right.
All right, so moving on. Let me ask you this. You were in the military before?
No, my wife was.
Wife was in the military. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Is she like the type that's like really committed and make you do a lot of stuff and you know what I
mean? No, she's not gung ho. Like I have a cousin that's like that. He was in the Marines and man, that boy would light someone up on fire out of uniform. Like we could be out in the mall or something and he would be like, that's out of regs. What are you doing? Light someone up right then and there. It's like, no, we're not on base or anything. They're not in uniform. Like, chill out. But, yeah, she's not gung-ho or anything like that.
All right. I'm doing one more thing here. A cup of Joe. Someone just said, Doug just said you had a super nice camera there, John.
In the background, or?
All right, now I guess your camera is like looks good. I guess. I
don't know. Yeah, it's the Logitech. I think C920.
Oh wow! See, most people are like that camera is horrible. That camera sucks. And some people are like it's great. Well, look at it. How about that?
Everything.
All right, so we're gonna get back to the meat and potatoes. Sorry about that. I always get these deals. So, John, are you dabbling in affiliate marketing at all right now?
Not really. I'm not really too big on affiliate marketing. I have been looking at doing like some CPA stuff, like local lead gen, and then like basically sending the calls to a CPA.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not too big on affiliate stuff.
Right. So I want to go back real quick. In the beginning, I remember when you were starting out to get your first gig. How long did you go without telling your wife that you didn't have a job and you were trying to do your thing? I know there's every day when my wife get home, she's like, "So what'd you do today? What's going on?" And I'm like, "Dang, calm down, lady. Besides me having lunch with you and running your errands, I still managed to run a business." But anyway, how'd you get through that?
Yeah, so I want to say it was about probably like 6 months. But even now, to this day, the
Right?
kids and the wife are like, "You're always on the computer. What are you doing on the computer?" It's like, I'm working here. Like, you don't see me playing no Grand Theft Auto or playing these Facebook games. Like, I'm actually working. I'm building sites. I'm backlinking. I'm doing this. And it's like I told my daughter the other day, because she's on summer break, I'm like, "You're going to come in the office with me, and you're going to help me build out a site or do some backlinking." And she's like, "No, I don't want to do that. You don't even work." And I'm just like, "Yeah, so you see what I do during the day."
Right,
while you're in school.
So it took about 6 months for you to tell her what was really going on, actually what was going on,
Yeah.
And she was like, "Well, I don't think I would have owned up to it. That's just me, because I'll say whatever I do as far as business, it's business." And I don't want you emotionally attached to it, babe, so you don't need to hear the good stuff and bad stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. So, what's your take on SEO versus PPC? As far as local clients and all that, what would you prefer as first to them? If you was coming to me, you want to run a campaign for me or whatever, what would you request first? What would you tell me, this is what you need to do, Lim? Give us a little rundown on that.
So honestly, like before, I was just SEO, but now, and after talking to a couple other people that are actually making some big bucks,
Right?
They actually start off with PPC to get stuff started while they're doing the SEO. And then once the SEO kicks in, they pretty much take the PPC away.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to start getting into.
Nice. I've heard that before. That's pretty sweet to do that because, clients are impatient. And for some reason, I guess there's been some company that come down the ropes and said that you can do SEO in 2 days and get them on the first page and get it done.
For $100.
Yeah!
For $100. Why should I hire you when I can pay $100 and he's going to give me 30 keywords on the first page by 2 days or whatever? That's
2 days, that's right. That's crazy,
my SEO reselling to them then.
Yeah, right. That's funny. That's good insight on that because most people miss out on that. And I think it's one of those that's, man, these people are crazy. I gotta quit reading the questions. Anyway, but it's crazy because most business owners sometimes think they know exactly how to run a campaign. They know exactly how much it should cost, and it's weird. And then, have you guys ever run into that situation where you kind of start talking to a know-it-all, and what I do is I completely flip the script on them. I try to quit talking about like SEO if that's what I presented to them, and I'll start talking about like Facebook and ask them questions about that and conversion rates and IP address and how they collected it and does he, and then that completely throw them in a loop. They're like, what? And then they start getting confused because I want to take them away from something they think they know and then do something else just to throw them off and then come back at them. I mean, what is y'all take on that?
No, that's what you do.
That's a good point. When we did that hangout, that first hangout,
Mm-hmm.
I had actually just acquired this startup company,
Nice.
and they were paying me. Well, I started off with them as a contractor. They were paying me 4,000, and then after 2 months, so it was 4,000 a month. After 2 months, they liked what they seen, and they actually wanted to hire me on, so like as an employee.
Oh.
At that time, I was like, I'll do it, but it was under my like stipulations. Like I could work from home.
Right.
I didn't have to be in their office or whatever, and they gave me shares and stuff with the company.
Oh, there you go. Now you're speaking
So
language.
yeah, so I got shares, and then I bumped that up to $7,000 a month, and they were paying for everything. Like I don't know if you remember, I came to you with the because we had been using Pro Rank Tracker, and then you guys
Right.
came out with the Grizzly Tracker, so I had gotten
Right.
that for them. But anyways, so the CEO was a know-it-all. Like I was ranking a video for them for like these ridiculous terms, and all of a sudden he comes to me and he's like, I don't like the quality of the video. Switch it out for this one.
Oh, heck no. Yeah.
And that was like after I had been working on it for like 3 months for like ridiculous terms. It was like video advertising, online marketing. Like it was like ridiculous stuff. And he's like, switch it out. I was like sitting here like, you've got to be effing kidding me, right? So a couple days go by, and he's like, why the hell is that video still up? I thought I told you to switch it out. I'm like, no, I'm not switching it out. It was like my heart like got ripped out when he told me that. So I was like, SEO does not work that way. You just can't switch stuff out. And I worked hard to get this ranked. That's my baby. I'm not switching it out. It stays.
Right.
So
right.
he was just he was just like, okay, well, can we do another one? Yeah, I'll do another one, but we're not taking that down. We're not doing that. Oh man.
You know what? That's one of the things I wish that YouTube or whatever platform that you can create and you could do that. I mean, I guess that's would be a website. You know, technically you can change out anything on the website, add a video to it. But you know what, YouTube, that would be like the most nice thing that they could do is actually have a video that's ranked, and you could switch out that video with that same keyword. You know, that would be sweet if they had that. I've had that question asked so many times in the past, man. I used to get mad and like, just bite on, like, don't say anything. And it's like, I'm like, really, you cannot switch out a video once it's up. You upload that once, you can't do it. If I do it, it's going to be a whole new video. Well, let's do that. It's not going to rank. The calls are not going to come in. It's not going to. Why not? And it's like they don't understand. So you know what? I figured out that it's almost like teaching a child about what you're doing because you have to actually explain everything to them. And I know it sounds crazy, but you know, some of these people don't get it, man. And it's okay. It's all about education. You have to educate your clients that way. It's nuts. That is funny, man. That is funny.
I thought it was pretty crazy. I've actually had dreams of being able to go back in and edit a YouTube video and like add it in and then just splice out the old one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that would be nice. But then the spammers, the spammers would get to it and then they'd switch it out for something completely different and just doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's why we can't have nice things.
That's right. They would totally destroy it. Oh my goodness. So, John, tell me, since you're in the big city of San Diego, how competitive do you think everything is there as far as getting clients and all that? Because I live in a big city, and I'm learning it's who you know here to get inside the doors. Because, you have a slim chance of getting anywhere here in Dallas unless you have some hard cold callers or door beating downers, loud noise, knocking on doors. I mean, it's the way it is here in Dallas. But what is your take on in San Diego?
Honestly, well, in the beginning, I was going about it all wrong. I didn't really have proof, of course. and I was cold calling. I was doing everything to get a client. Now, I lead with value first, so I'll pretty much do like a screencast of someone's website and do like a rundown on their site, and then even do like a SEMrush report. And show them what they're ranking for, show what their competitors are ranking for, and then even do like I'll rank one keyword for like $47, and then I'll also show proof of my stuff that's ranking. And I mean, once they see that, they're on it. They're either emailing me or calling me, and they're like, how can we do this? How much is it gonna cost? This and that.
Yes!
And whoa, hey, calm down. You know what I'm saying? Your competitor hit me up first, so let me see what he's talking about.
There you go.
And maybe we can work something out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can do something. But
right.
Yeah. So that's how I go about it these days, and man, that's blowing it out the water these days.
Right. You know, that's true. There's nothing like having proof of doing something or having some type of result first to go at them, because then it's pretty much a no-brainer. Some of them probably have had that happen to them before, but if you can see or actually show them on a consistent basis, this is what you do. I'm just not an overnight success. This is something that I do. That's like the home run right there, man. And I think that's the challenges that most guys who are starting out right now, they don't have the proof, and I don't think they want to have time or can have time to go and get the proof. You know, a lot of times what I did, and most people don't know this, is, hell, when I didn't have anything ranked or whatever, I would say, hey, here, look at my site. This is my site. And they'd be like, well, how are you the client catcher? Oh, yeah, you know, I'm associated with all of them. And then if I needed something else from one of my buddies, I'm like, here, this is my stuff. And they were like, oh, that's cool. Okay, let's talk. You got to think outside the box. See, I don't spell stuff like that, man. If I don't have it, I'm going to call somebody who has it and say, hey, we partner up on this. This is what we're going to do. Well, I'm about to use your website or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. I've done that too. I mean, I've done that too.
And you have to, man. You know what I mean? You have to if you don't have anything right now.
Yeah, well, because I'm in a lot of SEO groups and stuff, so, and I try to answer like a lot of new people's questions, because I remember how it was when I got started. It was just like the Matrix, you know. Right. It's hard, but what I tell people is rank for something easy, like long tail. It doesn't matter if it gets traffic or not.
Bingo.
Because a business owner doesn't know what long tail or competition is. Right. So you can be like the best internet marketer in San Diego for June 15th and be like, I ranked this in 10 minutes, and the business owner is going to be like, you're a wizard, you know what I'm saying? I've actually had a business owner be like, I'll rank a video for them, for their company name or something, you know, something easy, and they'll be like, how did you do that?
Right, right.
It says 1 day ago, and yeah, so they don't know.
You know, what's funny about long tail keywords, though, the truth of the matter is, those long tails get traffic. Sometimes, you know, it depends, because I myself, now when you pick up your phone, you know, how do you do this, or blah, 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 and that's just what's happening now. So it's working in our favor, which is good. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was looking for stuff in Vegas just the other day, and everything I noticed I put up was long tail. I was like, why keep doing this? Why? I'm like, you know what I mean? But I wanted to be specific about what I wanted to find, you know, and I was like, I guess that's one of those deals. But yeah, I've had a couple long tail keyword videos that I couldn't believe got traffic. I think one was like, who was an honest plumber in some area, and people actually looked for that, and I was like, whoa, look at that video, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy what people will type in to find something.
Right. Cool. So let me ask you this, man. We all have had bad times in our business. How do you prepare? How do you mentally get over that to get back up on your feet? You know, sometimes things knock you down. It could be life. It could be family. It could be a lot of different issues that hit you. How do you get over that hump, man? That mental hump.
I'm pretty big on like self-development stuff, so I just stick with positive affirmations and positive audiobooks just to keep me going. I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't let it phase me. Just like the other day when you messaged me, I told you I was having some issues or whatever, and you said, what did you? You said something in there, but it kept me positive, and the fact that you said I'm here for you. If you need anything, let's talk. Just that alone was like, I got someone in my corner. So
like, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That little bit helped.
Yeah, you know, man. I mean,
yeah, I don't try to sweat anything.
Right.
I just stay positive.
That's good, man. That's good to hear because I remember the first time I met you, I thought this dude is laid back. He's got this smile. You can't fake that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's too relaxed and happy. You know, when you see Bill, I'm like, you can't fake that. I know Bill is happy all the time. But yeah, when you said it, I thought, well, dang, this brother must be going to something. I was like, man, I'm here for you. Let's talk, whatever. You know, let's get over it. We got to do what you got to do. But us as marketers, you got to understand, we spend a lot of time on our computers. And I've been telling people forever, you've got to connect with people in the group or someone in some type of group because they are just like you. They're like-minded. They might be going through some stuff. You got to keep talking to each other and keep each other going because it's just one of those deals, man, you know? So let's see here. We're getting some messages going. Easy term, due trial. Oh, all right, we got Michael. We got Michael Howard here talking about company name Expert Niche in any city. It works every time. Wow, thanks. You know what? That's funny because I'm an expert here in Dallas, and some lady said that my LinkedIn should be first, but that expert thing popped up first, and I thought, oh, snap, you know. That video been out for a long time. Let me tell you, I ain't done anything to it. I remember a guy coming up to me at a meeting saying, hey, I'm trying to outrank you. I'm like, what?
I've actually got, and this is another thing, is just take action. Like I'm always telling people, take action, do something. Like one of my videos, it's San Diego SEO Expert.
Right.
And that's actually how that startup company found me.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it's a crappy video that I made on the fly at like 2:30 in the morning. And that was when I was first testing out Hangouts, I believe. And that thing is still up to this day. It's #1. I actually have it on my business cards. Google us, San Diego SEO Expert.
Right.
I've seen people try to target it and knock me off, but that thing is standing strong 2 years later. But yeah, other people said that is an ugly video. I can't believe you've gotten clients from that. Why would you do that? And I tell them, hey, are you bringing in people? Do you have a video? No. Okay. Take action.
Wow. That's good stuff, man. Some about those videos back in the day, man, they're sticking. I don't know what it is, man.
Yeah, some of those are pretty solid.
Yeah, I guess they have some type of authority now since you ranked it back in the day, but that's cool. I'm cool with that. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? So
yeah,
that's
godfathered in.
Yeah, that's it. Cool, cool. So I've been kind of working on a little bit of LinkedIn stuff since we had a girl on Tracy last week, and there's some important stuff that's going on. I've never used LinkedIn as a platform to get business, but now there's been a few things that's changed. I've got a couple of messages from people that I didn't realize, and I've changed a lot of stuff, and I'm like, wow, this is actually going to work. So I'm thinking about spending more time on LinkedIn because I'm watching a pattern right now how everybody does their stuff, and they're putting out content, and they're not really saying too much about themselves or the company. I'm noticing that. But now I'm going to start doing what I normally do, talking about me and my business, the things I do, and all that to get people to know me, like me, and trust me. And I've had a few interesting emails, and I'm like, oh, really? You know? So have you ever thought about using LinkedIn at all as well for your business?
I dabbled with it back in the day. I do need to get back on that because, yeah, my profile isn't the best. Right now it's actually when I was testing it, I was in a company called Empower Network, and so I had bought a course that taught you how to optimize your LinkedIn. So right now it has like a bunch of Empower Network stuff, and at one time it was actually ranking for that. But yeah, I need to go back and actually make it professional, geared towards my business and everything.
There you go.
I've heard a lot of people talking about LinkedIn and doing
man.
starting a group, and then you could start getting emails out and stuff like that towards people. So.
Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. Wow. So what is your method right now? How do you try to get? Oh, I guess we just talked about that, didn't you? You kind of do the same thing. You just send out, a screenshot of what you've ranked and all that, and then kind of, hit them with it, right?
So I'll do a screen share of their website, and as I'm doing the website, I'll talk about it and do like a SEMrush report of their site where they're ranking, and then like their competitors where they're ranking, and just give them tips on how they can improve that. So
nice. Do you ever have to go in the office, or do you do this through your computer, or are you utilizing Hangouts to do this via Skype or anything, or how are you contacting them?
Every now and then I will go into the office just because they want to see like that I'm a real person. But a lot of the times, yeah, they'll just call me up and we'll just talk on the phone and do business that way.
Nice. Very nice. So what do you mainly focus on? Just video marketing, SEO, Facebook? What's your core?
Yeah, video, because it's so easy. And you could be pretty reckless with the link building, so I'm a reckless link builder, so I like video, but I'm also getting into setting up like lead gen sites.
Nice.
And I forgot I had got a course on like setting up lead gen sites through Weebly. Oh. So I've been doing that because it's drag and drop. I could pretty much set up a whole lead gen site within like 45 minutes.
Through Weebly.
Through Weebly. Because Weebly is drag and drop. You just drag stuff, drop it in, slap up some content, get you a domain name, point it to that, and you're done.
I've heard of Weebly. I've never really dabbled in it because it's one of those deals. I think I had one client at the time who had a website as Weebly, was wanting me to do SEO way back in the day. But I was like, nah, we need a different website. I'm going to try to rank that.
Hey, I'll rank those all day. All day.
Wow. Huh. That's interesting, folks. That's a first here on Cup of Joe. This gentleman's ranking stuff all day long on Weebly websites. That's something right there. Wow, cool. What other tricks you got up your sleeve these days, man? Are you gonna dabble back in the MLM stuff, or are you gonna let it go? What are you doing?
Honestly, like you, I've been thinking about it because that's another reason why I bought that email course.
Right.
Because that's what a lot of the big heavy hitters are doing. They'll build their email list, and then they'll send out an email, enroll hundreds of people, and then just keep doing that. And they're like in 4 or 5 MLM companies, and until they get kicked out, because they don't like you being in several companies and everything. So, but I may just stick with one, and yeah, go all out, do SEO, do some email marketing, and yeah, tell friends and family, get them under, and help them build out their legs and stuff like that. Because I want to help other people. So.
Right. Well, I noticed that some of those guys who are big time, they might have an email list, but some don't. It's like when they join a company, they have so many people under them, and then if that company bellies up, or if they get kicked out, or they're just not happy with it, how they reach out to those people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think some of those guys don't understand the importance of having that list that carry on through company, because I mean that's something they have built from the ground up, and if they choose to go to a different company and say, hey, this company stinks, this is what they did to me, you can stay here if you want, but I'm leaving. I started XYZ. Have fun, and they can jump on with them. But I think there's a need, and from looking at all the different tools for that industry, there is a need for list building from those guys, and actually I really think that if you're able to come up with some type of way for them to utilize that list, it'll be a good payday for you and to help a lot of those leaders in the business, because they know autoresponders and things like that. They're used to that. But as far as building the list and keeping it, under control, then I don't think they're that far into it. But, that's just my thought on that. Oh, well.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Like a lot of them have a big following on like social media, but they don't have no list. So, yeah, right. I've noticed that.
Cool. So, video ads are being very, very popular these days. Are you gonna dabble in that right anytime soon, John? Or are you gonna stick with SEO?
I've thought about it. I have thought about it because I did see there was a course that I seen that made it pretty enticing to start doing some video ads.
Right.
So yeah, I may pick that up and then test some stuff out.
Right. Well, those are needing views who want some legit views on their videos. Yeah, it's not bad to use, AdWords for that because it's really simple. Doesn't cost that much, and I would tell people if you're trying to keep your video up and you want the correct views, to just buy them through AdWords. You might as well, instead of going to some of these sites that you're not sure about. I mean, that's just my... because they might hit you when you ain't ready for it, You don't want that.
Yeah.
You be on vacation walking down that strip and all of a sudden, what? Oh, no.
Your whole account is gone.
Yep. It's gone.
I've seen that happen too many times.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, things like that happen. Man, it's weird because I only had, out of all the accounts I have right now on YouTube, I'm blessed to only have 2 that I didn't have anything important on there. I called them my spam CPA product accounts. They were the only ones that got banned back in the day. And it's kind of weird. And I'm glad because, it wasn't none of my main stuff. So that was back when you had to separate your accounts to different channels, different things, And for a while, I was running everything to my main account, and I thought, I better quit this because that might happen,
Well, what's funny is that that San Diego SEO expert video, I actually, because that was when people would buy the views and just throw thousands of links at a video, and it was. But yeah, I got views on. I think it has like 20-something thousand views, and yeah, I've never had a video actually get taken down, but I've seen other people like come and tell me I did this and this, and they got taken down, or I just barely did this and it got taken down. But me personally, I've never had one. And I did some pretty spammy stuff back in the day, but knock on wood, I've never had it.
Right. I mean, sometimes you can, I'm just be honest, you can spam the heck out of some of these videos, and sometimes they'll rank, but it's just like a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, is it going to fall off today? Are they going to close my account today? You never know. Real quick, how long do you make your videos for? Minute, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 90 seconds, 30 seconds?
I like to stay at the minute mark.
Minute mark?
A minute and 30, yeah.
Right. And are you filling out your descriptions a lot or just minimum?
These days I'm actually doing like a minimum of 500 words, optimizing the title, of course, putting in authority link in the actual description. I also put my channel link and then also the video link in there. If I'm feeling spammy, then I'll put, you can find this video with the following keywords, and I'll sprinkle in like 2 or 3 keywords if I'm feeling spammy.
Right.
And then sometimes I'll even do, if it's a longer video, I'll even do like the time points. Like at this time point, such and such is said. At this point, such and such is said. And yeah, that's how I go about doing my videos these days. And then also do put in a transcription and sprinkle keywords in that as well.
Nice. So you're doing the norm then, the basic old school norm. I like it.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
I've seen some videos Yeah, there you go. I've seen some videos where they just completely bypass in description these days. They just put a little bit on, and I'm thinking, are they really doing that? You know, I mean, some can get away with it, and I don't know if that's just what they're doing on the backside of that, you know, to get that thing moving. But other than that, I mean, sometimes it doesn't have any type of description at all, and it's like popping up there. But then again, that might be one of those popular views. Like they said, if you have a lot of views, a lot of people commenting on it, and a lot of people watch time, you know, that I guess that can make the difference of that. You know, if it's one of those almost viral videos. Have you had any clients ask you to take their stuff viral yet?
No, I haven't. I have not had a client say I want my stuff to go viral.
You know, so I hear some gentlemen talk sometimes, and I hear them say, "If I could just get my video to go viral," and I'm thinking, "What the heck?" And I got a buddy here, Jeremy. He's like, "You don't want your video to go viral. That's not good. Why would you want that? You know, it's a one-hit wonder." Oh, wow. Cool. Wow, man, that's amazing stuff. So I guess the future for you is just continue to just, you know, keep getting your, you know, your video clients and going on all day long, because it seems like you're doing, and I'm glad to hear that, because sometimes I think we need to go back and start from square one and remember how it all started. And a lot of us struggle to get clients or don't have an idea how to do it, but of course, if you have some type of proof that you're actually doing what you're doing, that is an easy way to shift that. Like for those right now who are struggling, don't have a client, and they don't have any proof, simply go rank something from a long tail keyword like we mentioned and get that on file. And I say on file, get that on Google where people can go Google it and say, boom, oh, wow, you know. I still think those out there who are trying to go these meetup groups, you need to rank that, unless you don't, I mean, if you don't have any kind of proof, you need to rank that for your area. Best meetup on Wednesday, and expert in whatever town it is. Yeah. I'm sure you'll be the only one who's ranking for that, because who else will write that out? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's another thing I'm starting to do too. I've never done like the meetups and everything, but about 2 weeks ago I went to my first one, and I actually got a client from that. So I'm starting to go to meetups. I may even do one myself and teach people SEO on the meetup, because I noticed there are meetup groups here, but they actually throw in other stuff. Like the ones I've been to, they haven't actually had any SEO training yet. Like it's been like Facebook, or we got this guest speaker on email lists or branding. Like I haven't actually seen anyone talk about SEO.
Wow.
So I may do one just to show businesses how to do it, and then of course, could you do it for me will come out of that.
There you go. That's true.
That's another way to get business.
And one important thing is, I always try to look at meetup groups that doesn't normally have anything to do with SEO or having SEO people in there, because I want to be the only one. I read something just the other day, a LinkedIn girl. I had to call her out because she's supposed to give me a free PDF, and she didn't. And I had to email her and say, look, your buttons are not working. How you expect to get people to follow you when you promise them some PDFs and you're not giving it to them? Anyway, she sent it to me. But there was something she said in that PDF that threw me off, and I thought, oh, you're right. When I first got on LinkedIn, I remember the first thing I did was get in a lot of SEO groups, a lot of lead gen groups, and a lot of video groups, and I thought, that's what I'm going to do. I mean, how am I going to get any clients out of that, because these guys are doing the same thing I'm doing? And the first thing she said in her PDF is, don't get in groups that have to do with SEO or what you're doing. I thought,
that's a light bulb moment for me. I'm in SEO, video marketing.
Yeah. She's like, don't do that. You don't need to do that, because you guys are talking about the same thing. She's like, you could join too, just to join with some friends and keep the conversation or learn something new or share, but you're in the wrong groups. And I thought, it's stupid Lemmy. stupid.
That makes sense.
You know, and it makes sense. So I thought, ooh, that's a nice golden nugget right there. I should be getting in other groups and all that because people from these other groups are reaching out to me now. And it makes sense. If you go to these meetup groups, don't go to the meetup group where they have all the SEO or AdWords specialists or whatever. Go to the groups that are something completely unique. And then you might ask questions or help someone because you're going to shake a hand and they're going to say, what do you do? And then you just go from there.
Yeah.
Very nice. Bill, you all right? You like you check your shoulder.
Oh, I thought something bit me.
Some bit you, Bill. Awesome. All right, that's cool. So, man, I'd like to thank you, John, for coming on. Is there anything else you would like to tell us? Is there any kind of? Well, let me ask you this, and I didn't get to ask this question. When is enough knowledge enough for you when you're trying to learn something? You know, a lot of us take in a lot of information, and like I was telling you in the beginning, I need to figure out what the heck I need to focus on the most because I got so much stuff coming in, and I'm just like, look, when is enough information is enough when it's time to really sit down and say, okay, I need to go for it?
I would just say when you could explain it to someone else. Because I actually fell in that trap as well, starting out, which is how I got in the spiral on the Warrior Forum. You know, I felt like I had to know every single little thing about SEO and like the intricate details, just because what if the client I'm going after finds out that I don't know this, or they may know PageRank, and I don't know what PageRank is, or they may know what domain authority is, and I've never heard of domain authority. But the reality is, and it's funny, but business owners do not know how to market, period. Well, most of them don't. Any business owner that I've encountered ever, like, they're clueless on marketing, and they really don't know anything about SEO. So any little bit, like literally, like a sentence in SEO, like domain authority or PageRank, that'll blow their mind.
Right.
Like just that little smidge of information will blow their mind. So I would say as long as you can explain it to someone, then that's enough to go out and do something with it.
Nice. That is a great ending there. You're correct, man. I would touch on that a little bit longer, but that's perfect. Man, that's true. You are the educator. Once again, when you're out there, when you're talking to your new potential clients, you educate them on what you could do. There are some terms that you might throw out. And that could be kind of dangerous sometimes because that might be overwhelming for them when you talk about PageRank and your domain authority, But I'm gonna end with this because Bill and I were talking on the phone the other day with some guys, and one of our guys said that he heard that some dude was a certified SEO from Google, and Bill's like, nah, out. And I was like, go ahead, Bill. He's like, there is no such thing as a Google certified SEO. That dude is lying. And I was lying. I was thinking that in my head too. I was laughing because I was thinking, he's certified from Google to do SEO. Google don't even like SEO. Bill said the same thing. And I was just laughing in the background. But it's funny how you have some of these people that will tell you that stuff, man.
Yeah. That's another thing too. Like, businesses have been burned before. So when you come at them with like the typical, I'll do SEO, I'll do this, I'll do that, and they're like, whoa, no. Like, they look at you as a snake oil salesman. So, you know what I'm saying? I've heard horror stories, like people paying a year, 2 years for SEO, and nothing is ranked.
Oh, wow.
They're still paying. It's like, what? Why would you do that? And then I come in, get them ranked in a month, and I'm like God to them. I'm a wizard. You know what I'm saying?
The wizard.
I'm an internet wizard. Do you own Google? No. I'd like to, but no.
Right. Oh, wow. Well, John, it's been a pleasure, man, having you on here.
Yeah.
Once again, it's good to see you're doing things in the big city of San Diego. I got to tell you, San Diego was a nice place. Bill and I spent some time there. Bill goes there a lot, but I really enjoyed myself in San Diego, man. I wish we could have got together. I didn't even think about that you were there in that area at the time. Man, totally forgot about that.
Next time
I'll give a shout. I will, man. Next time I give a shout. And I'd like to thank all you guys for watching the show. You can always go to SaturdayCupOfJoe.com and look at the previous episodes. You can always go to the right, and there will be a send me a message link with a microphone on the tab, and you can just speak your mind. Now, don't send me any hate stuff. All right? I don't like that hate stuff. You have never done it, but I'm sure you will now since I mentioned it. Anyway, I'm headed to Vegas. I got one more call to attend to, and we'll see you guys next week. Bill, you have anything you want to say?
Keep rocking it.
Yeah, you cracked me up, man. Bill's a little tired. He's been working too hard these days. Keep rocking it, he said. And anyway, we'll talk to you guys next week. And thanks again, John. Hope you have a great success, man. We'll talk to you soon, brother.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, bye, guys.